Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first edition of Smackdown following Backlash. I am King Roush of Roush Games, filling in for the 101, and we are going to have a great night. First off, as you know, Seth Rollins is our new world champion after having defeated CM Punk in a ladder match at Backlash last Sunday evening, ending the year-long plus reign of CM Punk as world champion. Thanks to none other than the leader of the NWO, Mr. Kevin Nash, Big Sexy, who came out and screwed CM Punk. Rollins, not here tonight due to personal reasons. He will be back next week on Smackdown. And following some breaking news today, due to his recent actions, the WWE Board of Directors have decided that Vince McMahon, the patriarch of professional wrestling as we know it in today's world, will no longer control both the Raw and Smackdown brand. He will remain the authority figure on Raw, but SmackDown has been taken over by the hardcore legend Mick Foley, and he's bringing some hardcore matches to us tonight. And then in this evening's main event, CM Punk will be taking on the NWO's Big Show in an Extreme Rules match. Punk trying to go after the NWO, starting off with the Giant. And the second hardcore match of the evening, kicking off today's show, we've got Daniel Bryan taking on Roman Reigns, Extreme Rules match. Bryan and his tag team partner, the one and only John Cena, they became the new tag team champions, defeating the Shield at Backlash. The Shield represented, of course, by Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose for those tag team titles. Both tag partners, on the respective sides here, that would be John Cena and Dean Ambrose, they have been banned from ringside for this match, but they will clash next week on SmackDown in a match to be decided by you, the viewers at home. Into the match in the ring here, we've got Roman Reigns with a big club to the back on Daniel Bryan, taking him out of the corner there, lifting him up by the scruff of his beard, and he gets him up for what looks like it's going to be a scoop slam, but goes for the rib breaker over the knee. Nice move from Reigns there. Now Reigns heads outside, grabs a steel chair. Daniel Bryan lying down hard in the corner there. Bryan sneaks up behind him, though, and throws him across the ring into the opposing corner, spins him around with the chair in the center of the ring, and the patented Daniel Bryan kicks to the chest, unrelenting. Bryan backs off now as Reigns is just sitting in the corner, probably developing a slight hematoma from those kicks. Bryan trying to lift him up. Now Reigns pushes off. Reigns reversing into an Irish whip, sends him across the ring into the turnbuckle, big running elbow, and Daniel Bryan falling face first to the mat, but he gets up with a punch to the throat of Roman Reigns, kicks him in the leg and knocks him down, and we know this here, more kicks to the chest of Roman Reigns, backs off, one to the chin, just the way Daniel Bryan does it. Now Reigns is down, lying right next to that steel chair. Bryan gets him up, but Roman Reigns reversing out with another club to the small of the back of Daniel Bryan, throws him into the ropes, lifts him up, big-time Samoan drop from Roman Reigns. And Daniel Bryan is dazed here, ladies and gentlemen. Reigns now takes him, throws him across the ring into the turnbuckle, gets a big right hand, another big right hand, a third big right hand, and Daniel Bryan falls down to the mat. Reigns backing off, holding his head. Both men hurt in this match already, but Reigns goes right in for the head of Daniel Bryan, not wasting any time trying to knock his opponent out in this Extreme Rules / hardcore match. Oh, nice pull down from Bryan there. Gets the rope down and Reigns flies out of the ring. Now outside of the ring here we are. Bryan working from behind on Roman Reigns. Reigns with an elbow though, gets himself out of it. Throws Bryan over into the corner and backs off, and runs at a big spear through the barricade into the crowd. And this is your opening match on SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. A lot can happen when Mick Foley becomes the reigning GM of a certain brand of professional wrestling, and moves like that we're probably going to see a bit more often here. Now Roman Reigns taking his truly dead opponent Daniel Bryan and throwing him back up into the ring, slides in after him, and Reigns going for the pin here. 1, 2, Daniel Bryan kicks out just after the 2 count there, but Reigns immediately with a kick to the gut, unrelenting, has Bryan up for a powerbomb, but Bryan into a DDT onto the steel chair that's been waiting to be used this entire time. Could not have been planned better by Daniel Bryan. Bryan to the outside now, running up on top of the turnbuckle, and he's getting the crowd behind him. Here comes the headbutt. Oh, but Reigns rolls out of the way. They are reversing each other here, ladies and gentlemen. They know each other well. Bryan, one half of the new tag team champions. Reigns not happy about it. Chair to the gut. DDT on the chair, returning the favor from just a few moments ago. And now Reigns standing in the corner, setting up the spear. It looks like Bryan's got nowhere to go. Reigns runs at him. Bryan reverses into a schoolboy roll-up. 1, 2. Oh, but Roman Reigns does kick out. What a way to reverse the spear there. What a transfer of momentum. And now Reigns with an elbow to the face of Daniel Bryan. But Bryan reversing, throwing him into the corner. Runs at him, misses the dropkick. Reigns gets out of the way. Reigns spins him around. Throws him into the ropes on the other side of the ring. Lifts him up. Big time Samoan drop again. And now Bryan finds himself hurting one more time. Roman Reigns lifts him up instead of going for the pin. It's going to get him up for a powerbomb again. And this time Bryan reverses into a face buster from an incredible height. And now Bryan backs off. He's standing in the corner. Reigns now getting up to his feet. We could see the flying knee here. Oh, but Reigns reverses, throws him up into a spear, and he hits it this time. 1, 2, 3. That's your match, ladies and gentlemen. The deposed tag team champion Roman Reigns defeats the new tag team champion Daniel Bryan. Remember, we'll see Cena and Ambrose next week in the match that you fans decide. But here tonight, the Shield gets at least half of the revenge it thinks it deserves. Moving into our second match of the evening, Awesome Truth, once again a tag team. You've got The Miz and R-Truth taking on the Fortunate Sons, Cody Rhodes and Curtis Axel. Starting off the match, you've got The Miz and Axel in the ring. Great back suplex from Curtis Axel there. All strength, all muscle, all brawn. Throwing The Miz into the ropes. Miz, though, gets out and hits a big back elbow to the face of Curtis Axel, dazing him momentarily, enough for a kick to the gut into a swinging neck breaker. And Curtis Axel finds himself down on the mat. The Miz running over to his corner, tags in his partner R-Truth. The crowd here on Smackdown delighted to see these two tagging up together, hoping to stop the Fortunate Sons, who have been on a pretty major tear in the WWE as of late. And you've got to keep in mind, despite the fact that we were just focused on the new tag team champions, Daniel Bryan and John Cena, the winner of this match, especially if it's the Fortunate Sons, I mean, with their momentum, you got to think the winner of this match goes up in line to get a tag team title shot somewhere down the road, possibly as early as next month's pay-per-view Judgment Day. Who knows? Big time bulldog from Cody Rhodes, wearing the flashy orange trunks here to match his tag team partner. Now Rhodes going up top, not something we see every day from him. R-Truth struggles to get to his feet. Rhodes from the turnbuckle, big missile drop kick, and R-Truth doesn't know what hit him. Cody Rhodes going for the pin here. 1. R-Truth does kick out. Cody Rhodes double kick to the gut there, but R-Truth smacks the hand away and gets a back elbow to the face. Now Truth throws Cody into the corner. The Miz has his arms back, and a big slap from R-Truth to Cody Rhodes. The crowd loves it. The crowd completely behind it. Truth now picking Rhodes up. Goes in on the attack. Going to once again send him into his own team's corner. And we've got a double team maneuver from the Awesome Truth here. They both send Rhodes into the ropes. And a double arm drag into a double elbow drop. And they both kip up. Quite impressive athleticism and synchronicity from Awesome Truth. The Miz now going into a side headlock. Rhodes throws him down like nothing ever happened. Curtis Axel getting the tag in from his partner now. Curtis Axel going after The Miz. Axel has him by the head, throws him up onto the ropes there in the center of the ring. Big club to the back, and now he's leaning on the rope. Big knee sends The Miz flying to the outside. Great move from Curtis Axel. And Axel from the apron. Big flying axe handle. Now Rhodes picking The Miz up on the outside as the match is spilled entirely out there. Sends him flying across over the steel stairs. Curtis Axel taking care of R-Truth. Both members of the Awesome Truth being dispatched here outside of the ring. But Axel gets back into the ring, as does The Miz. The legal men back inside. Axel in his own corner. Miz with a big clothesline. Drags him right into it. And now The Miz picking Axel up. But Axel with a punch to the gut gets out of it. Sends Miz across the ring into the ropes. Hits a drop kick of his own, but it barely glances off The Miz. And another drop kick from Axel. This one completely destroys The Miz, planting him right in the forehead. Axel wants him up. The Miz struggling to his feet. Axel gets him up. There's the perfect plex. The pin locked in here. 1, 2, 3. R-Truth nowhere to be seen because Cody Rhodes was doing some work for the Fortunate Sons. They win, and you better look out for them in the tag team division here on SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to see Awesome Truth back, but they did not have it in them to bring down the momentum of the Fortunate Sons here. And the crowd kind of likes it, I guess. Maybe a little bit. And you see in front of you here the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan. We know that they're on NXT, but they will be making their Smackdown debut next week. They're here in the building, essentially a front row ticket to size up the competition. Speaking of NXT and Smackdown, we're moving into our third match of the evening. You've got Ryback taking on the Usos in a handicap tornado match. The Usos are only here tonight because of a kind of new take on the business relationship between NXT and Smackdown, where they can trade talent back and forth and let them appear on the larger show as need be. Hence us seeing the Wyatts a few moments ago, hence the Usos being here to take on Ryback. And Ryback, he's got a lot of explaining to do. You recall last Monday night on Raw, he was handpicked to be the referee in the WWE title match, the rematch that occurred between The Rock and Goldberg. Goldberg beat The Rock fair and square at Backlash, becoming the WWE champion, the Raw Brands champion. McMahon sets the match up the next night, picks Ryback to be the special guest referee, and Ryback completely screws over Goldberg. A spear, a shell-shocked, and a fast count later, and The Rock is once again the champion, and Goldberg doesn't even have a chance to hold the belt for a full 24-hour period. Some murmurs backstage, of course, are attributing this to Vince McMahon only being allowed by his board of directors to be the general manager and authority figure on Raw, hence bringing Mick Foley over to the Smackdown brand here tonight. There is no official confirmation as to one single reason for that, but either way, Ryback appears to have had a job from Vince McMahon and accomplished it. And you got to think that Ryback and Goldberg are going to be seeing a lot of each other this month. We haven't heard much from Goldberg this week concerning the event, but you've got to think that if Goldberg's looking for anybody at the next pay-per-view, Judgment Day, in just over 3 weeks, I should say, it's going to be Ryback. But into the match here, Ryback getting both of the Usos up on his shoulders, marching around the ring. This could not be. This could not be. It is a double shell shock to both of the Usos, and Ryback just destroys them. 1, 2, 3. Ryback takes them both down here, and well, Goldberg better be careful if he does indeed end up going after Ryback for a little bit of revenge. I don't know how well this is going to work out for him, ladies and gentlemen. Ryback looks unstoppable, whether or not he's the referee in a particular match for a particular title on Raw. Moving into the evening's main event, we've got CM Punk, the former world champion, taking on the NWO's Big Show. This is going to be an Extreme Rules main event as mandated by Mick Foley. And of course, CM Punk, the former NWO leader, he was betrayed by Kevin Nash and company at last year's Survivor Series. And the world champion up until this Sunday in his match against Seth Rollins, and I just can't say enough about Nash's interference there. The world had to kind of see it coming with the shaky relationship between them, but it was a complete screw job, and now CM Punk is on a warpath. He wants to get his hands on Nash in the worst way, but in order to do so, he knows he's going to have to get through the rest of the NWO first, starting off with the Big Heavy, the Big Show here. The Big Show, of course, is the WWE Hardcore Champion, but that title is not on the line tonight. With Mick Foley as the general manager of SmackDown, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some sort of 24/7 rule applied again, but that has not yet been mandated. So for now, the Big Show's title is safe. He's just got to work hard to keep his face in order, because otherwise CM Punk is going to take it off. And despite Punk's issues with the NWO, despite his anger, despite his social media uproar, great flying clothesline from Punk there. We want to make sure that you fans understand he does have a rematch clause worked in to his World Heavyweight Championship reign, in that he owned the thing for well over a year. He has earned one rematch for the title upon losing it. Big powerbomb from the Big Show there, and that rematch will take place at Judgment Day in just about 3 weeks' time, ladies and gentlemen. He will get Seth Rollins one more time. Big suicide dive there, and now just taunting the Big Show is Punk. The Big Show, though, with a big punch to the gut there. You got to think that feels like somebody throwing a cinder block at you from 3 feet away. Punk rolled up into the ring. Big Show grabs a chair, throws it into the ring, hits Punk in the legs with it. Nice toss from him, but Punk now gets the chair, and Big Show flying off the apron after the chair shot to the face. Now Punk heading up to the top. No way, a diving move to the outside. Way too much, but he does, and he misses completely and just eats the floor of the arena. Big Show lifting him up, throwing him over the steel stairs there, and Punk is taking a beating here, ladies and gentlemen, from the guy who's gotten used to hardcore matches here in the WWE. Your hardcore champion, the Big Show of the NWO, going into a side headlock here. Goes for the elbow, but Punk reverses, throws him into the ropes, waiting for the rebound. Big enziguri from CM Punk, and now Big Show is the one who's down, and Punk mocking to the crowd that he's going to put him to sleep. Big Show stumbling to his feet. Punk has him up on his shoulders. Big Show gets down, the reverse DDT, gets out of the GTS, and now it's the Big Show who's in control, and he's got Punk up, and we could see something big here. Could be a WMD, could be a chokeslam. Got the arm around the throat, but he misses the chokeslam. An inverted DDT from CM Punk. Now he also reversing, going for the baseball bat as the Giant is down. CM Punk gets the baseball bat into the chest, and Big Show doesn't know what hit him. The sound of that pop against his sternum was sickening. More shots here to the small and the back of the Big Show. Big Show gets up with a shoulder tackle though. Big Show standing with a steel chair in hand, waiting for Punk to get up, wedging the steel chair into the opposing corner, goes for a punch, but CM Punk blocks it. Step up enziguri, and again, the Show is planted, and now Punk, with kicks to the chin, sends the Big Show flying. That is a lot of man to fly that far. Runs at him, but the Big Show reverses with a knee all the way up to the chest of CM Punk. Great athleticism there. Sends him into the ropes. Big back body drop from the Big Show, and CM Punk was about 12 feet in the air there, ladies and gentlemen. Kick to the gut from the Big Show. Big Show's got him up gorilla press style and slams him down on a combination of the steel chair and the baseball bat in the ring. Show lifting him up by the throat here, unrelenting, and it looks like CM Punk may only get one stop on this NWO Tour of Destruction if he doesn't reverse this match now. Big slap to the chest from the Big Show, quieting the crowd so you could hear the sick thud of his giant meat paw against CM Punk's birdcage chest. And now Punk up, groggy. Big Show whips him into the corner here. Big shoulder tackle to the abdomen of CM Punk, and he's definitely taking a beating in the core of his body here. He's going to shut down really fast if he doesn't find a way out of this. Punk now climbing all the way up top, signals to the crowd. Big double axe handle, just the way Randy would have done it. Hand on the knee, signaling once again, we've got to go to sleep inbound. But again, the Big Show finds a way to get out of it, runs at him, sends him back into him with a running headbutt. Kind of hurts his own head a little bit, but he shakes it off. He's the Big Show. His head weighs about 47 pounds. And now CM Punk with his own shoulder tackle in the corner. The crowd loving this main event here, ladies and gentlemen, on Smackdown. Back into the ring. CM Punk stalking with the chair. Throws it down right in front of the Big Show. And now Punk going up top. Tornado DDT onto the steel chair. And the Big Show cannot be feeling good after that. 1, 2, not quite there. Ladies and gentlemen, the Big Show kicks out. His resiliency is strong. Into a side headlock he goes, gets Punk up on his shoulder, backs off, and literally just tosses him across the ring from his shoulder. At least a 6-foot launch there from the Big Show. And once again signaling to the crowd that a big choke slam is on its way here. Walking towards CM Punk, but Punk bats the arm away. Kick to the gut of the Big Show. Takes him, throws him into the corner through the steel chair that Big Show himself set up. The plan backfires, and 47 pounds of cranium go right through a steel folding chair in the corner. Punk now with a ladder. Big Show going after the ref. The ref lets him know, no, you don't do that. And CM Punk takes the opportunity, catches the ref with a kick to the Big Show. The ref is dazed on the ropes. Big Show's got a knee lift into the chest of CM Punk while the ref is down here, sending him over into the corner off the turnbuckle. Gets Punk up, and a sidewalk slam from the Big Show. The ref is back in business here, trying to restore order in this Extreme Rules match, but passion tends to flare when weapons are in the ring. Big Show sets up the ladder now, getting Punk to his feet one more time. CM Punk, not much left in the tank, it appears. Big Show's got him up. There's the choke slam, and Punk has been laid out. 1, 2, ooh, just before 3, CM Punk kicks out, Can't believe he got out of the choke slam there, but this man is fueled all by anger. Yes, he wants his title back from Seth Rollins, but he's got a shot at that in 3 weeks. What he wants right now is the utter destruction of the New World Order, starting with the Big Show. Big Show laid out in the ring, Punk up top, Punk signaling, and there's the Macho elbow drop. Love it every time we see it. Punk for the pin, 1, 2, not quite there, 2, 3/4. Punk gets up, elbow, kick, spinning heel kick. Twisting the arm around of the Big Show, gets the other arm up, big clothesline from CM Punk, using all that built-up leverage from twisting the Big Show around in an odd manner for a man that large. And now CM Punk climbing the symbolic ladder that did him in on Sunday evening, standing tall atop it, once again staring down the NWO, gets down on the other side, letting the Big Show climb the ladder. I don't know why he would do this. The Big Show meets him up top. There's a rake to the eyes from CM Punk, and there's a kick, and the Big Show falls. The Big Show falls back to the ring, 500 pounds, and now Punk from all the way up top with another big elbow drop. The Big Show is dead. 1, 2, 3. That's your match, ladies and gentlemen. The former World Heavyweight Champion beats the Big Show, and step 1 in his revenge tour against the NWO is checked off in blood here in an Extreme Rules match on Smackdown. The ladder that the Big Show set up, the psychological warfare to take Punk out of it, ends up being the downfall of the Big Show. Watching a 7-foot, 500-pound man fall from that height is truly a sickening experience, and Punk mocking him. But wait a minute, here is Kevin Nash. Here is the man that cost Punk the title. He's up on the stage, and Punk wants him in the ring. He wants step 2 right now. He wants the NWO. But wait a second, if you're a professional wrestling fan at all, you know who this is. This is Scott Steiner in a WWE ring one more time, and it looks like the NWO have drafted another member, ladies and gentlemen. On top of that, with this vicious attack, it looks like Punk knows who he's taking on next week on SmackDown. The NWO, yet again, standing tall despite the technical defeat to the hands of CM Punk. What a vicious display.